Yo, what's going on, boys? We just got done with a awesome pull day. We're done with some cardio. It's raining today, of course, but that's not going to stop me from working out, and it shouldn't stop you either. I'm working on my personal training certification for many reasons, but for the biggest one is I'm tired of all the myths, right? So everybody on YouTube, everybody all over the place says something that contradicts something else, and so I'm just tired of the nonsense, and I want to know for certain what the science is and the engineering mechanics of the body. And so far it's been amazing. And I mean, I've already completely 100% changed up my entire workout program just based on what I learned yesterday. So it's been working out really good so far. And you know, I wanted to talk about, is it better to train alone or with people? For me personally, when I started the gym, I thought it was really beneficial to just do it myself, right? Put in the music and just get in the zone, right? Because if you're not in the zone, you're just not really in it. You know what I'm saying? And when you're not really in it, then you're just kind of messing around doing nothing. Because I mean, I've had it where I've worked out with people, and personally, I don't work out the best with others, especially if they're people you want to talk to or whatever, because you end up just talking and socializing and nothing's really getting done. You don't feel in the zone, your muscles are getting cold. And I see it all over the place in the gym, where people are just hanging out with each other and not really pushing to the next level. Whereas I can tell from me, myself, if I'm in there doing my workout alone, I can really like push it to the next level, via the music, via, hey, I see the progress on my chart and I want to push that number to the next level because I know I'm getting better and stronger, because that's the goal. And when you don't see those goals happening, you end up, you know, like losing confidence, in other words. Like, how would you feel if you tried to go for something and then you didn't make the mark? You know, you didn't make it. Well, you're like, well, that's bad. But, you know, you go again. And so the idea is here, you're not going to give up, but you're going to keep pushing it to the next level and continue to build that confidence up. There are some times when you go to the gym, you don't feel, you know, 100% like you even want to be there. Like you are tired or you don't have any glycogen in your muscles. That's what happened to me when I did my cut last time, which was the worst cut I could have ever imagined. Don't ever cut in like a month, guys. If you're gonna do a cut, I recommend do it within 3 to 4 months. Give yourself a long time, because otherwise you're gonna lose a ton of muscle, you're gonna deflate like a balloon, and it's just not gonna feel fun for you. That's what happened to me. Sure, I mean, you looked a little more ripped, but where'd all the muscle go? So that was a mistake. So I remember doing 2100 calories with a lot of protein and like minimal carbs. And guys, if you aren't on something, it's not going to be easy for you, okay? These people out here they'll say all these things, but in reality they're cheating the system somehow. And so I don't want you to be like that. I want you to be normal, natural. And yeah, it's harder work, more disciplined. And you're gonna say, oh well, those people are disciplined too. They could be, and sure, but they need to have some sort of baseline as to, hey, this is what you can achieve. And I think I did that pretty well. So yeah, we've been working out now 5 years. 5 years, that's crazy. Especially since, you know, I never did it in high school, never did it in middle school. I remember seeing the gym there, you know, all the football guys, but I was never like a football player. So there was no reason, and I felt like we weren't allowed to even go to the gym in middle school. You know, it's like, oh, I remember hearing the word deadlift and just thinking, I'm gonna be dead after this. Or like squats, where you had to like squat to the, it was like a box. You have to touch that and then go up. That indicated that you were parallel and you would continue to go up. You know, and here and there I would kind of dink around with the gym, but it ultimately was not a priority for me. And why would it be? Because I was a trumpet player. I was like the nerd band geek in high school. And all we did there was just cardio type stuff, anaerobic type exercise. You know, it was all cardio. And yeah, okay, we had to have our hands up and all this crazy stuff. And you know, looking back on it, it was super cringe, all this band stuff, but it was fun. I enjoyed it. The football players would come over and they'd be like, yeah man, you guys work harder than we do. But I mean, it is what it is. Although I wish I would have started sooner. So that's why I advocate to you guys, if you're thinking about working out, just to go and do it now, because there is no time like the present. You're missing out on all the gains, right? Yesterday I was learning about strength and, well, it was resistance training. And like I mentioned earlier in the video, I'm doing more hypertrophy now. So I found my 1 rep maxes on all the exercises, at least for pull day today. And then we did so there's a range, 67 to 85%, and we did 76%. So everything is 76% of the 1 rep max. I've got a calculator in my Excel formula there, and we did that for 4 sets of 9 reps. So that's about right in the middle. It's not on the super strength spectrum, but it's also not on the endurance spectrum, so it's right in the middle, and that's going to help you build up some good muscle. And it's a tempo of 3-1-3-1. So what that means is it's going to be 1, 2, 3, hold for 1, and then 1, 2, 3, hold for 1, 1, 2, like all the way like that for 9 reps. And I'll tell you what, at the end of it, you're burning. My back was hurting and my biceps were hurting. So it was really good pump. And then what I did at the end was some foam rolling. So foam rolling your lats, right? You want to foam roll your lats if you're doing like back. And then I did my traps a little bit and my biceps. So yeah, I could do more, but I honestly didn't have a ton of time to do that today. But moving forward, I want to definitely hit the foam rolling a little bit more. You're gonna feel it. I mean, I felt it and it hurt, and then now it feels great. So don't skip out on your foam rolling, okay? And then we hit the cardio machine after that. We did stairs. So it's been great. Today is the day after Labor Day, so if you're watching this, so I've had 4 days off from work, which has been great. And now we go back. So I work as an engineer, and I really enjoy it. I think a lot of people in life are scared now to work. This Gen Z is I don't want to work. I just want to like make videos and stuff, and making videos is cool. I mean, I used to make videos back in like 2016, 2015, something like that. But then I was like, nah, this isn't exactly the content I wanted. And I was too immature, too young, didn't quite understand what I was doing. So, you know, it doesn't make any sense to make videos back then. But now I feel like I got a little more experience, and you know, I feel like people shouldn't talk about things if they don't have any experience in them, because then they're just talking nonsense. You know, that's like a teacher. I got a good analogy. So that's like, so I fly airplanes too, but that's like a pilot telling another pilot, hey, you know, you need to fly it like this, but I've actually never flown. Doesn't make any sense. So you need to like make sure that you have some sort of expertise in what in the heck you're talking about. Otherwise you're just, what are we doing here? You know, so anyway, that's all I have to say for today. Yeah, I just noticed that in the gym, like, you know, some people working out together, and I mean, that's cool. And if that's your style, go for it. But for me, I gotta work out alone. Like, just sitting there, you see the mirror, you hear the bass in your music, and you're just in that zone, you know. And even sometimes filming myself in the gym gets me out of the zone. You know, the trance state, it's like a transcendent, translucent state of I'm here in it, and your mind isn't, you're not in your head, you're just in the present moment. That's exactly how it is. And so when you pop out of it, it's like you're not in it. I don't know if that makes any sense, but anyway, maybe you guys know what I'm talking about. So in a world full of fakeness and deception, I want you guys to keep dominating your realities. Take care.